Welcome back to WKYT. October is Blindness and Visual Impairment Awareness Month. And to talk about why it's so important, Kelly Easton from Visually Impaired Preschool Services, VIPS, joins us now. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Explain to me what VIPS is.
So Visually Impaired Preschool Services, we are the only nonprofit in Kentucky and Indiana that provides regular and ongoing early intervention services to children birth through age 3 who are blind or visually impaired. We serve every county in Kentucky and Indiana, and we go directly into children's homes to teach their parents during one of the scariest times of their life, when they have received a diagnosis that terrifies them that their child has a visual impairment. So we give them the skills and the resources that they need so that they can teach their child how to best utilize whatever vision they have, or to develop skills to make up for the vision that they lack.
Because when we're talking visual impairment, there is a range here. It's not necessarily blindness.
Correct. There are 2,500 children under the age of 5 in Kentucky and Indiana who have a visual impairment. And it is just so important because 90% of what we learn, we take in visually. And 85% of brain development happens before a child turns 6. So if a child has a deficit in their vision, they're going to be impacted in all areas, from their cognition to their social emotional, to their mobility, to their fine motor skills, to their speech. It really impacts everything. And we see blindness used to be a lower incidence, but we are seeing a rise, especially in something called cortical visual impairment. You know, children are surviving earlier births than ever before, and that is great, but we are seeing a rise in this diagnosis that the brain can't make sense of the picture that the eyes take. And every 1 in 30 children might have a CVI-related diagnosis.
I know you all are helping children, but it sounds like you're just as important to these parents who maybe don't know how to navigate these waters with their kids.
Yeah, we really are a lifeline. When they don't know where to turn, we want them to turn to us. And we will be there to show them, like you said, it's a spectrum. It doesn't mean that their child will see nothing. They might have perception of light, they may be able to detect some movement, and we're there to show them that with the skills and resources, they can help their child reach their highest potential, and we'll be there with them every step of the way.
So you're going to help teach?
Yes.
If there's any
Parents
questions.
are their children's best teachers, but we're helping them to be even better teachers to their children.
Where can parents go if they'd like to learn more about VIPS?
www.vips.org, and parents should feel empowered that if they ever have a question about their child's vision, that they should listen to their gut and reach out to an ophthalmologist to get that checked out.
All right, something you don't always think about, too. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Vips.org.
Yes.